What's up everyone, my name is Nhlakanipho Ntombela and welcome to my financial education channel. On this channel we learn everything finance, everything's property related. We're trying to build wealth, so stay tuned. So, as you guys can tell from the title of this video, it's not one that I particularly enjoy. It's not a process I enjoyed. It was a very painful experience for myself. It was a lesson learned, don't get me wrong, but it was a very painful experience. But let me take you guys through exactly what happened, right? So before the year started, I was reading a lot about recessions and how the world is due for a recession and how it's been too many years, a recession is coming, and funny enough, in South Africa, we were declared to be in a recession before this whole pandemic, right? So at that point, I started researching a bit more about it, and I found out that most millionaires are made during the recession period. So I thought to myself, okay, if most millionaires are made during this period, I want to definitely cash in. I want to find out how can I join that elite class of millionaires and become a millionaire myself, right? So I started doing research as to what are people investing in, what is investing, and the like. So then from there, I found out about gold and silver, and I found out that during a recessionary period, people pull their money out of the stock market to invest it in gold and silver to store the value of their money. And also when people do that, then it naturally pushes up the price of gold and silver, right? Because there's such a large demand for it. So I was like, okay, I need to purchase gold and silver. And then I started researching about gold and silver. So I went on YouTube, I read articles and the news, and what I was realizing was it's not really an easy thing to invest in gold and silver. And then the first thing that I saw was purchasing things like Kruger rands and physical silver, right? So I was like, that's too risky, because how do I even know if this is real gold, if this is real silver? And I'd have to get it imported from another country. I was just like, no, that's just way too much effort. And considering the risk that I would be exposing myself to, I was like, this is beyond my risk appetite. So what I did from there, I started finding alternative methods. I found out about gold ETFs, and I was like, okay, this seems legit. It seems much easier, but I felt like I was still in the stock market and not really investing and exposing myself to gold and silver, which is what I really truly wanted. So I was like, okay, this is not going to work for me. And then eventually I found out about this other trading platform that you can use where you expose yourself to any commodity, any stocks out there in the world, right? And then around about that time, the oil price shot down as well. I think it was about $20 a barrel. And around that time, I'm like, okay, now I think I want to invest in oil as well, because oil is definitely not going to be at this price for much longer, because the demand for oil is going to increase when lockdown regulations get released throughout the world and normal flights can happen again, right? So I was like, I want to expose myself to the price of oil as well. So my strategy was, I'm buying gold, I'm buying silver, and I'm buying oil, and I'm holding till the end of the year, and I'm selling for a profit, right? So now comes the time in which I'm actually supposed to buy. Download this platform, deposit 10,000 rands into the platform. I'm excited. I split 5,000 rands into oil. I put 3,000 rands into gold, 2,000 rands into silver. I'm like, yeah, all right, I know what I'm doing. I'm about to make money. Anyway, I'm a very hands-on type of person, so I can't help but look at the value of whatever I'm invested in on a daily basis, sometimes multiple times in one day, just to see how it's going. And to my surprise, I left, went to the bathroom, came back, my 10,000 rands was 14,000 rands. I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what's going on here? What's going on? I'm looking at this 14,000 rands. Just a second ago, it was 10,000 rands and now it's 14. I'm like, okay, looks like I made a flippin' good investment here. Okay, all right. And then a few seconds later, I'm seeing it's 9,000 rands. I'm like, okay, no, what's going on here? Then it's 5,000 rands. Then I'm like, no, 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 no. What's happening? 2,000 rands. I'm like, okay, sell. Trying to sell everything. And then I sell everything, 2,000 rands, and I just lost 8,000 rands. And I'm like, okay, what just happened? What just happened? I completely didn't understand what the hell just happened. And I was like, no, this is like nonsense, you know? So what I decided to do was, okay, if I can gain just the minimum amounts that I contributed, because in about a few minutes, I made an additional 4,000 rands when it was sitting at 14,000 rands. Surely I can now, from 2,000 rands, double my money to 4,000, and let's work that way. So what I do is, I put my money in again. I buy. This time I'm buying gold because I'm expecting it to increase immediately. I don't know what's going to happen to the price of oil. I don't know really what's going to happen to the price of silver. But based on my research, gold is going up this year no matter what. Sharp. I put my money in gold. A minute later, gone. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, all the money was just gone. It was gone. I didn't understand what the hell just happened. Out of frustration, I deposit another 5,000 rands. Put in my banking details, deposit another 5,000 rands. Now I'm frustrated. I really want to make my money back, so I put in 5,000 rands. Buy gold, silver, and oil again, just like how I had done before. Gone. 2 minutes later, gone. Everything was gone. My account was sitting on zero, and I just lost 15,000 rands. I was in shock, and I was like, I couldn't believe what had just happened. I actually was like in awe, and I was not happy. I was very quiet, and I put my head down because I literally didn't know what just happened. And that's the biggest lesson I've learned so far in investing, is that do not invest in something you don't understand. So when I researched a bit more as to what the hell happened to my money, somehow I'm not really sure on the full explanation. Somehow I did expose myself to the market and the dipping and increasing of the price of gold, silver, and oil. And though that exposure basically is what made me lose all my money. And I'm not going to blame the trading platform that I used. I'm going to pull it solely on my lack of education, because I didn't understand the platform. Not only that, but I didn't understand what I'm really truly investing in. And that's the biggest mistake I believe that you can make in investing, is when you invest in something that you don't understand. So now I was investing on a platform I don't understand, and also I'm investing something that I don't truly understand after just a mere week of research, you know. So that's my biggest mistake I've made so far. I don't know if you guys have any mistakes you've made in investing so far. If you can hit me up in the comment section below, and we can have a conversation about it. You might teach me something new, and hit me with a like, and also subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys for being here for so long. Cheers, see you next time.